I'm Dashefsky, and joining me today is my friend Lihau Farias, and she's with JKDU Unlimited in Honolulu, Hawaii, under Burton Richardson, who's also a good friend. So I'm really happy to have you join me. And what are we going to show them today?
Kimura from the side.
Okay, I'll have you put your head here. Now again, we always want to make sure, we're going to scoot down just a little bit this way. Yeah, we always want to make sure we have the perfect position before we start any submission. That's my mantra, right? Getting into the right position and not getting greedy and jumping ahead, because then they'll escape and all that work is for nothing. So we want to make sure that there's 4 corners we want to control. So I want to block her hip here. Now, if I block her hip with this other knee, that leaves me far away from her. And if I try to go down and I come across, it's so easy for her to bring that elbow in and escape. And now, it's all for nothing. So I want to close this gap up, but I still want to block this shoulder. So all I do is slide my knee up further by her ear. Now I've closed that gap and I've closed this space. So now when I go over, right, I'm not gonna have her bring that elbow in. It makes it really hard for her to bring that elbow in. So the other thing is, a lot of times, people don't understand, a lot of times submissions happen, and I say the timing is everything, and the leverage, and knowing when to do it. Most people, when they're on the bottom, they're not gonna lower their hand normally to give you a Kimura. Usually you have to take it. We're trying to attack like an Americana. So I always tell people, a lot of times Kimuras happen in the process of escaping. So let's say, for example, I'm here and I'm on the side, put your side control, and you have your arm around me, and you're okay? Yeah, just like that, just relax. Now, if I'm here, I'm not gonna immediately kind of come up here and then push her arm down, because the Kimura, her arm needs to be down. So I may try to attack like an Americana, right? Where I bring her head around and I grab here and I go for an Americana, but now she's gonna try to escape. When she escapes, she's gonna push this arm down, right? That's when she's gonna try to get away from me. That's when I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch it in the process of her trying to get away from me. And then when her hand's facing down, I wanna trap that wrist, okay? So now I'm gonna reverse that Americana. I'm gonna push her elbow up. I don't wanna bring my hand down to her hand. If I'm here, I wanna turn her head right here, and that way she's crooked, her spine is bent a little bit, she's a little uncomfortable, and if I take my hand away, now she can bring her head forward and she can start defending, bringing that elbow in. So I want to keep my elbow there and hold her head between my knee and my elbow. How are we doing there? I know she has a bad hip, so I'm trying to be gentle here. Good, okay, so one more time, we want to make sure when we bring that arm around like we're going for an Americana, we want to slide that elbow and kind of not crush, but place her head gently and firmly between my elbow and my knee. So I'm here. Oops, sorry, you're here. Us girls, we always have this problem with hair. Okay, so now I'm here. So maybe I'm coming here and I'm going to bring my arm around and I'm going to try to attack her arm here for an Americana. I'm going to grab it, she's going to push it down, I'm going to catch it while it's facing down. Now I'm going to slide her head between my elbow and my knee to keep her solid and not defend. Now instead of coming down, I'm going to push her arm up, creating a chicken wing, and then now thumb on top, I'm grabbing her arm here. Now this also helps me because anytime the elbow goes above the shoulder, now they're weak, and the higher up it goes, the weaker they become. So now I put her in really awkward positions, really hard for her or him to fight back. Now from here, I'm gonna slide my back knee up to my front knee, and I'm gonna place my foot out to stabilize. I'm gonna pull her up, and then I'm gonna push her hand behind. Okay? Now there's various ways we can do that. We can go to a sit on head Kimura. Sometimes I can just come here, I can just pull my knees together, I can put my foot up higher, and a lot of times I can step my foot over to keep her on her side and then go for the Kimura. So it's really how more comfortable you are. Yeah. So one more time, it's just really, again, I prefer to put my foot out because I like keeping my body low and keeping the pressure on before I pull her up. But some people, after you do that, you can also step over, and then putting your foot on the other side acts like bookends. It keeps you on your side and prevents you from trying to wiggle to get out. So again, we're here. Oops. Okay. And then grab the shoulder, come out, and I'm gonna try to pull that arm down, and she's gonna push it away. I'm gonna catch it, and I'm gonna grab it and push it to the mat. Keeping her head between my elbow and my knee, I'm gonna slide that arm up, catching my wrist, thumb on top. Okay. I'm gonna slide my back knee up. Keeping my body down. I didn't do this, right? I didn't do this and come up. I kept my body down so she can't turn. And then I pulled her up to the side. And then if I want, I can come behind her and then push her wrist towards her head, posturing up and making it nice and tight. And that is our Kimura from the side. How did that feel? Tight?
Very tight.
Good. So again, there's variations, and really it depends on what they do, how you're going to respond. Like everything, right? There's more than one way to do something. But when you get the basic fundamentals down, you can adjust yourself based on your size, your demeanor, are you conservative, or are you aggressive? All that takes factor into how you train. So knowing the fundamentals allows you to adjust it to your game and what works best for you. Right?
Yeah, okay.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.